All right, let's get to other news now. Britain's Brexit battle is threatening to return to the centre of its politics, just as Prime Minister Keir Starmer faces growing pressure inside his own party, with several Labour MPs distancing themselves from Starmer and questions rising over his political future. A fresh debate has reportedly erupted over whether Britain could one day head back into the European Union and, more importantly, what price London would have to pay for that return. Because remember, Brussels has reportedly made one thing very clear. If Britain ever wants to rejoin the European Union, there will be no special treatment this time around. The UK could reportedly have to pay as much as $6.67 billion more every year than it did before Brexit for membership. And it is likely that Britain would reportedly lose a rebate negotiated by former Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher in 1984. That rebate had reduced Britain's contribution to the EU budget by billions annually. In 2019, the last full year before Brexit, the UK received a rebate worth nearly $6 billion. Without it, experts say Britain's yearly payments to Brussels could rise sharply. The European Parliament President, Roberta Metsola, has said that the EU's door, quote, remains open to Britain, but European officials are also reportedly signalling that London should not expect the opt-outs and privileges that it once enjoyed as an EU member. Before Brexit, Britain had exemptions from joining the euro currency, the Schengen passport-free zone, and parts of EU asylum policy. Experts say that any future attempt to rejoin the bloc would come with stricter conditions and far fewer concessions. The debate has intensified after senior Labour figures like Wes Streeting, the former Health Secretary, said that Britain's long-term future still lies with Europe. Keir Starmer has reportedly said that a national debate on rejoining the European Union could happen years down the line, even as pressure over Brexit continues to rise, at least within his own party members.
We've all said in the UK Labour Party, certainly in the government, we've been saying that Brexit has delivered enormous problems for the UK economy. I'm absolutely certain that a Labour government under Keir Starmer or whoever it may be by the end of that time will want to have a much stronger relationship with the European Union, because it's just about the facts of life.
Brussels is preparing for a UK-EU summit in July this year, where both sides are expected to discuss defence cooperation, trade, illegal immigration and support for Ukraine. But the message from Europe perhaps appears to be firm. Reversing Brexit would come with a very heavy financial and political cost for the UK.